We're going to introduce you to a small business today. You may or may not be familiar with it. They just opened up a storefront location on Main Street in May. The business is called Cracked Up Pottery, and they got some help to open their storefront from the Small Business Development Center at Illinois Wesleyan University. Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Strauss. I'm the TV guy on the radio, and this is the WJBC Midday Show. And every month, we visit with the Small Business Development Center at Illinois Wesleyan University. Did I say Illinois State? I meant Illinois Wesleyan University. Karen Bassoni is the director. Caitlin Hill is the assistant director. They're both with us here today. And so is Brian Skidmore, who, along with his wife, own Cracked Up Pottery. Their new storefront location is at 616 North Main in the old Hobbyland location. Karen, Caitlin, how are you?
Great, thank you. Thanks for having us today, Mark.
This is another business that I don't know who reached out first, but I think the business owner usually reaches out to the SBDC, which is located at Illinois Wesleyan. So let's bring in Brian Skidmore. He's the owner of Cracked Up Pottery. He's also a veteran. And thank you for your service, Brian.
Oh, thank you very much.
Your story is very interesting because you've gone through a lot of physical adversity,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And your dream was always to have your own business, and now you have one. Tell us about Cracked Up Pottery.
Yes. Well, I started about 3 years ago, just in my shed. Just got a wheel and tried to make it easy, and doing craft shows and everything. And everything kind of progressed, was making money, and my wife asked me, do you really think you can make a living doing this? And I said, yeah, I love this. And so we just started doing that. And then a storefront came opened, and we were looking at that. My wife said, we need to look at small business development center for help, because she's like, we don't know what we're doing.
So you knew about the SBDC, which speaks, well, Karen and Caitlin, to you getting the word out that people are becoming aware. You've been around for about a year.
We've
right?
been around 18 months, actually.
Yeah, year and a half. So you reached out to them and explain how helpful they were to you. What did they do? What were the key things they did that you don't think you would have been able to do on your own?
Mm-hmm. Well, first off, I think you guys were at ISU at one point, right?
The SBDC was located at ISU for 11 years.
And we went to that first. So, and then that's how we knew about them, because when I first started out, I went to them. So anyway, what was your question? I'm sorry.
Oh, just what were the key things they helped you with?
Yes.
In order to get this storefront location, what were the things that they were able to do that maybe you wouldn't have known to do, or, maybe not figured out how to do?
Yeah. Well, one of the smallest things was our website. That was the first thing. You need a website. And we're just like, we weren't trying to sell to people anywhere else except Bloomington Normal, really. So website, you need to get that out there. So that was the first thing that we started working on. Then became our business plan. Just what are we looking for expansions later on? Because before that, we were just kind of going with the flow of things. And also the financial projections. And that is probably the biggest thing that's helped. Because I complain all the time, we're not making enough money. We're not making enough money. And my wife turns around and says, look at our business plan. We're supposed to lose money right now. And so we're supposed to be losing money right now. And so that just helps us kind of anchor down and say, okay, we're doing it right. But yeah, those are things that they helped us with a lot.
Yeah, a financial part, a lot of people, that can overwhelm you. It's a little bit intimidating, right? So, Karen, what do you do when you make out these financial plans? Who does that, and what's a business owner like Brian seeing when you present that to him?
The financial projections, we're very, very blessed and fortunate to have Scott Dixon, a retired banker, that has volunteered to help at the SBDC, and Scott helps the SBDC put kind of a financial statement package together that provides an income statement. So we have the business owner give us their information, and Scott turns that into income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statements, And there are projections out 3 to 5 years, so that the business owner has a chance with us and Scott to plan and look at what their cash flow projections are, opportunities for improvement in their budget, and keeping their costs low in operation. So that's somewhat of the package, if you will, that we provide an existing business owner or a pre-venture, someone that wants to start a business.
Brian, you want to plug your website?
Oh, yeah, crackeduppottery.com. It's pretty easy. You can find us on Facebook also at Cracked Up Pottery. I have that pretty much all. My license plate is Cup. So, I have that all under control, Cracked Up Pottery.
What branch of the service did you serve in?
I was in the Army.
Mm-hmm. For how long?
4 years.
And then you faced some adversity because we're running out of time in this segment, but you were diagnosed with some form of lymphoma,
Stage 4
right?
non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then after that, I was in a car accident also. I had 93 staples in my head, and my friend flipped her car 3 times. So, yeah, there was a little bit physical adversity that happens. But, yeah, I mean, you go through, and I think that helps you out.
But you're doing pretty well now?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Well, good. If you're interested in pottery and that sort of thing, visit them, crackeduppottery.com, or find them on Facebook, or go into the store yourself now that they have a storefront location at 616 North Main in Bloomington. We're going to take a break here, and when we come back, Karen and Caitlin from the Small Business Development Center at Illinois Wesleyan University are going to talk to us about their roadshow event. And they also, every month, have a tip of the month. They'll have that for us. Coming up next, it's 1:19 at WJBC. We're in our Small Business Development Center segment here on WJBC. We visit with the Small Business Development Center at Illinois Wesleyan University every month. Karen Bassoni is the director. Caitlin Hill is the assistant director. And we've already introduced you to Brian Skidmore, who is the business owner they helped that they're presenting this month. He is the owner of Cracked Up Pottery. Brian, before we get back to Karen about the roadshow event and her tip of the month. This Cracked Up Pottery is a place where people can go and create their own little gems, right? It's not just they're not just buying stuff that you've made. Mm-hmm. You can help them, teach them, and they can have their own enjoyment of creating something with their own hands, right? Yeah,
that's what our whole goal is, to have like-minded people come and make great things, with pottery, and just share their creations with other people. And these things last forever, and that's what's really, really great. And so, I have classes that people can take. I have memberships after classes, and I have kiln space. I have clay people can buy, and I just want people to be able to come down and experience pottery. And my members, I have a member sale coming up this weekend, so they can make money to keep making pottery, to keep paying for their classes. And so, I just want everybody to be able to come and really experience just making pottery for themselves.
Well, just think of the personal gift you can create for somebody else. We all have family heirlooms. Hey, that used to be my grandmother's vase, or something like that. You can create one of those and pass that along to a member of the family or a friend, and use your own imagination. Make anything you can conceive. It's Cracked Up Pottery at 616 North Main in Bloomington. All right, Karen, the roadshow event. I didn't even know you did these roadshow events.
We do, and first of all, I would like to say publicly, Brian, thank you for your service. Thank you for freedoms that we are able to have because of what you've done and what you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, this is the second year that the Small Business Administration has asked us to be one of 4 hosts in the state. So we're very excited to share the Veteran Small Business Roadshow event, which is taking place this coming Thursday, September 27th, from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., and it will be held at the Minor Myers Welcome Center at 1211 Park Street on the campus of Illinois Wesleyan University. There's plenty of parking right beside or right behind the center. It's our big sponsor is, or our sponsor is Country Financial, and the event is open to all veterans from any generation that are active duty service members, that are part of the National Guard, reserves, and any military family members who may be interested in starting a business or who already own a business. And they want to learn more about business, financing, marketing, and how to create change.
All right. And your tip of the month. We've got about a minute left. Caitlin's got the tip of the month.
Well, just briefly, yes, thank you, Mark. Our tip of the month this month is to know your brand as an organization and who your customers say that you are. So thinking about the tools that you have put in place for your business, whether it's your logo or your colors or your other marketing pieces that make up your brand, really what your customers say and what they take away from their experience with your business is what's so important. And I think that's something that Brian's demonstrated in his company is really the experience that he's created for his customers and the relationships that they've built. So we encourage our clients to prioritize that and really know that about their brand and their organization.
Know your brand. All right, very good. Brian, nice to meet you. Karen?
Mark, we have a new website. I'd like to say that website online, www.McLean, McLeanco, SBDC.org. That's our new website. Come visit, please, and sign up for the Veterans Roadshow and other events that we have coming up that can help you with small business.
All right, good. Hey, we'll see you again next month.
We look forward to it.
The Small Business Development Center at Illinois Wesleyan University. Google the website. Give them a call if you've got a small business. Even if you're not starting a business, maybe you already have a small business. You're looking to expand. You're looking for ideas. You're looking to market it better. They've got all the answers for you.